Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 8th through the 14th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. What do we got for you? Ooh, the overall energy for the reading, the Devil. Something a little bit unhealthy is at play here. Let's see what that is in the recent past. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups. Trying to leave something behind, kind of saying, no, I am leaving this behind. So you're determined there. Okay, I think it's a process though. I don't think you just wake up one day, you go, and that's it. You know, I think it's a process that you're kind of undergoing there, but definitely clarity over, okay, I'm putting this behind me. Okay, in the current situation, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, and then there's that split between chapters, right? Whatever you're leaving behind and whatever is starting new. It's kind of like, okay, you're in that stage of this is closing off as we speak. And then something else is opening up. What the fuck is this something else? You know, what is this? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. And I feel like the fact that you don't know, that's what kind of... Well, the whole concept of it all feels a little difficult for you. You know, the fact that this is going and something new is opening up that you have no clue what it is. So there's a little bit of heaviness, but there's also the awareness over where you're at in your journey too. Excuse me. What's up? You wanna, but I can't lean. So do you wanna maybe move then? Oh no, you're gonna rub on the microphone. Great. Enjoy the sound. That's Juno's gums rubbing on the microphone. Baby girl, how about that way? Cause you know, clear table. That way is kind of full. It's packed. Okay, right there. Okay, cool. In the immediate future, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit. Something good is here, but I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna sneeze or not. Fuck. No. Something good is showing up for you here. Definitely you stepping into your power here. Your intuition is your BFF at this point, so you're looking super sharp, super good here. So whatever is opening up for you next, even if you don't know it now, I don't care. Your energy looks fucking amazing in there. So cool. Let's clarify. Let's do the Devil, the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Sun. Well, whatever this is that's trying to, you know, be removed here is something, it's an unhealthy version of something that you thought was, oh my God, this is everything. And it might have been for a split second there, but it turned unhealthy. So that's got to be removed so that the real deal is going to show up, you know, because the real deal won't have room to show up if you don't remove the not the real deal. You know what I mean? So whatever this is that's going away is also taking with it a very unhealthy version of either yourself or a situation you've been dealing with that you thought to be, oh my God, this is the best thing in my life. Which again, might have been for a split second, but then it turned. So it's got to leave room for something new, and that's exactly what's happening. And this something new is filled with happiness. So it's like, yay, you know? For the Seven of Swords in the recent past, you get the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, see, I don't see you necessarily, even when you come up clear with understanding what's happening here. Like, okay, something's being removed here from my life. it's not coming through from the get-go as, hey, this is exactly what's happening. If anything, I feel like there's been a little bit of back and forth here before things started really going in the direction of, okay, this is happening. You know? Let me do the Queen of Swords. So whatever this was brought up a not so awesome version of potentially even yourself. So, yeah, needs to go, man. For the Queen of Swords, in the recent past, you get the Temperance card, the Hangman, the Devil. And you saw it. You saw this version of you, of the situation. Whatever was at play turned unhealthy. That's why it needed to go. And it needs to go still. And you saw it. You looked it straight in the eye. You're like, oh, unhealthy, yeah. You know, I see you seeing it. You know, how over time something that felt so good turned not so good. You know? Let's do the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, you get the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card. And it all came crashing down, because that's what happens with unhealthy situations. They will somehow, sometime, they will crash. You know, they have to. They have to. Otherwise, we don't grow. Otherwise, we stay in the same fucking shit over and over again, and we just complain that life sucks. Yay. No. You know, that's not the way it goes. So they're gonna crash. They're gonna implode, basically, somehow. You know, sometimes ugly, really ugly, and especially if it's unhealthy, really ugly. Sometimes, yeah, tough, but not as ugly. Other times, let's not even talk about it, you know. But it was crashing, whatever this is. The process of this situation that you had going on with another energy slowly but surely revealed itself first, like, hey, this is not good for nobody involved here. And then it started crashing. It started going down. Let's do the Ten of Wands in the current situation. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords. I see your energy growing more and more in the direction of this new chapter that's opening up. Even though you may have no freaking clue where it's going to take you. It's your energy that is kind of blooming like a fucking flower. You know? After that mess, your energy is starting to go up and up and up. And more, you know, embracing the new. Is it hard? Fuck yeah, it's hard. Because no matter how nasty that was, it was part of your life. You were involved in it. You know, there's going to be a grief process. There's going to be all sorts of things involved in there. Lots of healing, potentially. You know, lots of looking into yourself. Forced to look into yourself. Forced to look into the other energy. But mostly yourself. And be like, what the hell did I just do in there, you know? So it's going to bring up a lot of healing, but what I'm happy to see is the fact that your energy is starting to grow in the direction of the new chapter here. For the Five of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it is the unhealthiness is crashing. The way you two are coming at it is not sure if on both ends, but at least on one end is definitely the attempt to, hey, let's be civil about it. Let's find a middle ground here in which this can, you know, fade away in the most natural way possible. Like, let's not make a mess of at least the ending part. So one of you is doing that, if not the both. I kind of see both energies in there wanting that, but I'm not sure if when it comes down to it, both energies are going to show up like that. For the Seven of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. There's definitely a very strong connection here, though, a very strong bond at play. And it's just closing off. And it leaves room for, again, the right energies to show up. Because these are not right for nobody. Nobody here. It's not, oh, just for you, or oh, just for them. No. The whole environment became unhealthy for both energies. So it's one of those where it needs to break apart so that it leaves room for what's good, what's healthy, what's, you know, resonating with you, with them, with both of you. But I do see that things are starting to look a little better in so after the shit hit the fan there with the nastiness coming out, now the nastiness is kind of gone almost completely. So there's a little bit of, I think things are starting to look a little better, like more like cleaner, you know, on your end and on their end. Cleaner? Is there cleaner? No, it's not a fucking Clorox. It's more clean. For the High Priestess in the immediate future, you get the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands. There's, again, I see your energy growing more and more each day. You're stepping into your power more and more each day. You feel better and better. It does feel for a split second like you feel like, oh my God, I'm on the right track. Like I'm so, like you're even looking back and saying, okay, that needed to happen. Like I feel like I'm finally on the right track. The problem is not a lot is happening initially. You know, it might happen over time. Things might happen, might start picking up over time. But because nothing is happening immediately, even though you're feeling this for a split second of, oh my God, everything's great, then you kind of wait. And then another day goes by, and then another, and nothing really is happening. And you're like, okay, well, what the fuck is going on here? This is not good, you know? So it almost feels like you have expectation that just because your energy starts kind of rising up more and more and feeling better and better, that something's bound to happen. Like my life needs to completely change now for the better, 100%. And I get where you're coming from, but that's placing expectation over what's supposed to happen and when it's supposed to happen. And you're kind of setting yourself up there. Like, let it happen when it happens, however way it wants to happen. You just focus on how you feel here. Because things are going to start showing up for you. For the King of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands. You're also, don't forget to work on this aspect, because as I said, this is going to open up a lot of healing for you. You may think that, oh, okay, well, this is closed off now. I'm in this new chapter, so cool. Yeah, cool, but this was a lot. I don't know what kind of an experience this was for you and what it brought up for you, but I'm sure it brought up a lot of stuff to look into. And I see you carrying that with you, but I don't see you necessarily looking into it. So don't just take this experience as a little bit of baggage that you're going to bring to the next experience. You know, try to look at it, try to heal it, try to, you know, no matter how uncomfortable. You got time here. You know, nothing's happening much for the first part. Why do you think nothing's happening? You know, it's giving you an opportunity to, hey, let me work on this crap so that I don't take this crap with me in my next experience. You know? But you're saying, oh, but yeah, but now I feel better. So I feel like if I bring that crap into my feeling better, it's going to fuck with my feeling better. And that, heal. Cut it out. Cut it out with that crap. Anyways, for the Hermit in the immediate future, you get the Moon, the Hermit, the Four of Swords. If you don't, I'll bring Juno back. And she'll sit on your reading and she'll mess up everything. Okay, baby girl. Hold on. Hold on, you got Aigu too. What do you think? Because you're gray, I can't see it. I can see through everything. And you know Mama loves to fuck with your eyes. Alright. For the Hermit, the Moon, the Hermit, the Four of Swords. Okay, you are healing. Because at some point you're not going to... What are you going to do? You're going to get bored. Nothing's happening for a while. What are you going to do? You know, it's definitely calling out to you. At some point you're like, I know. Okay, here I go. I'm diving right in there. Yeah, you're being called to, hey, take a look at maybe, you know, try to look at what happened, try to get the lessons that you need to take from whatever happened, and, you know, maybe that way, when you do that, things will show up. Because if not, you got to transmute this energy, you got to heal it, because that's why nothing's coming in for a while. It's giving you the opportunity to clean up a little bit, so that it has the space to land when it does come up. Baby girl, I'm sorry. I'm poking at you. I'm trying to pull her because she's too close to the camera and she'll fuck with it. Okay. And they have the tendency to stretch anyway. All right, let's see what the universe has as a final advice for you. You get Seven of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I get it. It's human nature, right? To want to focus on things that feel good. On when you jump into this energy that, oh my God, I feel great every day, and then, after some time, you're like, but not a lot is happening. I wonder why. I get that's where you want to focus on the good energy. And when you realize that, hey, I got to look into what I left behind here and start dealing with it instead of taking it with me, you don't want to come out of that, serene energy that you're landing in, because it finally feels good for you. So you gotta, because there's healing in that, and then you're guaranteed almost to not take all that crap into your next experience. Otherwise, you'll keep repeating whatever happened there within the next experience, and I don't think you want that. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.